Okay, so this will be a two-part video, and this is the first one that I've done since I've been back from Florida with my brother. And I want to let you all know that I do appreciate your thoughts, your kind words, and everything that came across my Facebook and my YouTube. And I want to thank a special friend because I checked my mail and got shocked yesterday by a beautiful, beautiful card. And it is just a note, and I can't tell you who it's from, but it says, "My deepest sympathies to you and your family with the loss of your brother. May God keep you close and comfort you as your time of sorrow is on your heart. Love and prayers." And I can say thank you. You don't want your name mentioned, but you know who you are. And I do appreciate this. It really touched my heart. It did. Okay, now, for the first part of the project, I'm going to try to post this today, which is Friday. And then tomorrow, Saturday, the sewing part will be the Sew It Saturday, okay? And y'all have to bear with me. I'm still kind of under the weather, especially from Florida's weather. It was freezing down there. But, and then I come home to Tennessee to freezing up here. But, whatever. But anyway, you're going to need, now I got this at Walmart. It's Hometown. It's by Lion Brand, and I will be using 3 of these. I've already done 2, but this will be the 3rd one. And I'll just tell you, I hate this stuff. I can't find the middle to save my life, so I just peel that off and I'll work with it this way. Pipe cleaners was the best route for me when I was doing this. You're going to need a wreath form. Now this part needs done today or whenever, but if you want to follow along with me, tomorrow you'll need fabrics, and this is going to be very simple. Fabrics of your choice. I've had these, well, I didn't have this, I got this year, but I had these last year. And you're going to need brown and white felt. Now this will be the gingerbread part, so you choose your brown. I did get these I'm pretty sure I got them at Hobby Lobby. I'm almost positive I got them at Hobby Lobby. You can find them at Walmart, Michael's, wherever, online. It doesn't matter, but you're going to need these. And I don't know how many, so I've got probably 6 of each, just because I'm extra that way. You'll know tomorrow, if you don't want to get it yet, how many you will need. But anyway, this is an old-fashioned thing that my mama taught me how to do these years ago. Like, I'm almost 50. I just turned 49 this year, and my mom did these years ago. This is a Dollar Tree wreath form, and this is a 14-inch. So you'll need 3 of these for the 14-inch, and I hope y'all can hear me because my mic is right here. I didn't want to hook my lavalier up, so I hope you can hear me. So we're going to set this aside because we'll need that in a minute. Now, I cut a piece of thick cardboard, and it's 5 long by 3.5 that way, wide. Now, on this yarn, I told you, I'll pull out the whole stinking thing trying to get the middle. Well, would you look? I couldn't find that earlier. Okay. I'm just going to unroll it this way. And since I'm working on my desk now, I normally do this sitting in front of YouTube or Little House on the Prairie or something like that. I don't watch a lot of TV myself. But if you watch movies, put on good this time of the year Hallmark movie or whatever you want and go to town. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take this, and I'm hoping this is the right size. Let me see. Let me see if I did the 3 or the 5. Definitely not the 3. I did the 5. So you're going to hold it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay? I do 15. And then I'm going to pull it off. Find the middle. Now my mama used to use the yarn, but This took too much yarn and too much time and too much tying, and I have carpal tunnel now, and this right here is just easier. Now you want to twist your pipe cleaner really, really tight, okay? Really tight. Now, I'll do this one in a minute, but I'm going to show you on the wreath form what we're going to do. Now, this is going to be a short video because we're going to finish this tomorrow. Now I'm just going to take my pipe cleaner and I'm going to run it through on my two middle rungs here, and I'm just going to pull it tight and twist. Now, my mom used to do these on metal wire hangers, okay? But they're hard to find nowadays, unless you like maybe get them at the dry cleaner or whatever. But we're going to do it this way. Now, these are wide enough to cover our sides, okay? So you're not going to have to worry about that. But you're just going to tie them on until, or put them on until you get your wreath full. And I'll do one section here, and I'll let you know how many that I put in a section. Now, I figured it all up at one time, but that was before I went to Florida with my brother, and I don't know where the paper went, and I just really don't want to do it again, so we're going to do it now. I really haven't had the unction to do much since I come back from Florida. The things I saw dealing with hospice and all that was no fun at all. I had to be a nurse, giving meds with very little sleep, which is, you know, stressful in itself, just giving meds, nevertheless, with no sleep. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And my brother, bless his heart, he wouldn't have wanted it any other way, and neither would I. So, you know, it's all good. It's all good. So let me finish this, and I'll let you know how many I used. Okay, so you have 7 per section, and that's pretty good right there. I mean, because if you squish them too tight, you're gonna have a big wad. Now we'll fill in as needed, because we'll have some extra with 3 of these, I'm pretty sure. But there are 6 sections, so you're gonna need 42 bundles total. Now, if you use a thinner yarn, you're gonna have more yarn, okay? Because it's not gonna be as fluffy. I love the fluffy curliness of this yarn, and I'll show you what that is one more time. It is Lion Brand Hometown, and I got this at Walmart. It's 5 ounces is the weight of the yarn, and there's 81 yards. Okay, so it took me 3 of these, or it will take me 3 of these. Now I'll do this and finish and show you what it looks like, and what you're going to end up with for tomorrow. I will give you a little tip as to how I do this. Because it's so fluffy and you can't really see, I've got all my bundles, well, I will have, in a bucket, okay? You can use clothes basket, box, whatever. And I count out the 7 that I need, and then I'll do that run. And then I'll count out 7 more and do that run. And I do it that way so that I get an even amount, and then I'll space the extras in as needed. Okay, so I ended up with 8 on each section, and that was with 3 of these. So just go ahead and do enough for 8, and it took all 3 except just this little piece, give or take a little bit, depending on how tight you pull, and stuff like that. But anyways, I look like a cat got a hold of me on this arm from these things. But you just, I always take these and I just push them down so that it doesn't scratch your window wall or anything like that. So I'm just going to go through here, and I am going to just face these down into my wreath. But I'm going to turn this over in a minute and show you how pretty this is. It is really, 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 really pretty. Like I said, this is a 14-inch wreath frame from the Dollar Tree. It's not the big one, just a 14. Now they do have a 10, I think, so it's not the 10, although you could do that and you might not need as much yarn. That's up to you. But anyways, that's just what I done. 14-inch wreath and 3 skeins of yarn. And it doesn't really matter what the back looks like because you ain't going to see it no how. Okay? You just want to make sure these ain't poking up because they will scratch your wall, your window, or whatever. You know, they're wire, so if it moves any. And normally I hang my wreath by this bar right here, but if you want to put a wire or string on it, you're more than welcome to. Another little trick I want to show you to hide those is to get one of the Dollar Tree steering wheel covers. Okay, this is just one I had laying over here that I use for an embroidery hoop. And you just simply slip that on. You might need help. I had trouble with this one. And, you know, if you're worried about color, you won't see it. But this is what our beautiful little wreath looks like, and it's so fluffy. Now, I don't like these little strings hanging out, so I'm going to go through and carefully clip them down if they're sticking out. Now, that's just my preference. You don't have to do this. If you want them sticking out, then by all means have them sticking out. I just don't like it, and I find that I normally cannot tuck them in. So if they're, you know, if they're a nuisance to me, then I just get rid of them. If it's not a nuisance to you, then leave them alone. So this is what we're going to have as of right now. And then I'll do the sewing part with the gingerbreads and all that in the video tomorrow, my Sew It Saturday video. So stay tuned. You're going to love the outcome. I promise. I'm not going to show you because I'm going to keep you in suspense. Maybe that way you'll watch my video tomorrow. Okay? But anyways, this is what we ended up with, and I absolutely love it. See you tomorrow.